Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is your host, ID Jester. Welcome back to Marvel Heroes. Thanks for checking out my video. Hopefully, you're watching all the heroes. This happens to be hero number 53 of 53 that we are doing a review. So, this process has taken me for. Actually, let's see, when did I start this process? It's taken me about a week, actually. I did it really quickly, actually, a lot sooner than I thought it was going to take me. But I spent a lot of time on this process. And we've been going through all 53 heroes, looking at each one, looking at his items, his powers, and everything, and doing some gameplay for you guys. And our last hero is Deadpool. And the reason he is the last hero is because when the Marvel Heroes originally released heroes, they kind of had a format like this, and they didn't have a signature power, and they didn't have an ultimate, or not an ultimate, a signature power that they unlock at level 30, and then a ultimate power at level 52. As you can see here, you actually unlock this at, I believe, level 30 is when this unlocks. So what they've been doing is they've been going back to all the heroes they released originally, about the first, 20 or 25 heroes, and they've been giving them what they call the level 52 upgrade, which means at level 30 you get a signature file, or a signature power, and then at level 52 you unlock your ultimate power. So all of this stuff that I'm about ready to show you is going to probably be redone here when Deadpool, which is the last hero they have to go back and redo. And I was kind of hoping that they would get this done before I finish this process, because I'm so efficient for you guys, though. I got it done before that. So everything I'm going to show you with Deadpool is kind of going to go out the window, because he's going to have totally new power structure. He's going to be level 52. He's going to have a signature power and all of that. So we're not really going to get too much into his powers, because everything's going to change. Every single thing's going to change. In fact, his items are probably going to get updated and everything. But I mean, he's got okay items. There's nothing too great about him. He definitely needs an upgrade. There's nothing really special about any of that. You see, we have no legendary, no artifacts, no blessings. Artifacts we have are just generic, nothing great. And again, mostly this is because we're waiting to see how he turns out with his level 52 upgrade. So once he gets that done, hopefully he will be a good hero. Until then, he is not a good hero to play. His power structure is just really kind of haphazard. Some of the things he does is just wanky. It's just, for me, he's just not a fun hero to play at all. He's got some cute, humorous sayings. I should mention that this is his Deadpool unmasked costume. This is not the default Deadpool costume. He's got some nice little sayings. He's okay that way. He can be kind of annoying. Sometimes you'll get a player that plays Deadpool that comes in and just has a whole bunch of sayings over and over and over again because they're supposed to be funny, but they can be annoying after a while. So really, that's the reason he's last from all our reviews, is just because he hasn't had his level 52 upgrade, which, they've been talking about it since November. It is now almost the middle part of December. So hopefully with the next update, which today happens to be Thursday, and they didn't do an update Thursday, which they normally do updates on Thursday. So I'm wondering if they postponed his update until tomorrow. If that is the case, then you might see another Deadpool review after this. Eventually, when they do update him with his level 52, we will look at him more in depth. Until then, we're just going to mess around with him, play a little bit, maybe even give him a pet so he's not totally wimpy. But I don't just, until then, he's not set up like a lot of the other heroes. So comparing stat for stat, he's got a nice, huge damage number, really bad damage rating, really high damage. So stat-wise, strength is good. Actually, it's kind of weak, actually, 13. The fighting seems to be pretty good. So we put a lot of points probably in the Omega system for. Let's see what we got in the Omega system. He is ranged, and he is, and you can see our signature. We always use our signature file right there. You see it's completely empty because we don't have one for him. So he doesn't do a lot of interesting things right now. He's just kind of generic. And this is kind of the way the heroes were when they first came out. They didn't have any rhyme or reason to what they were doing. Some heroes unlocked some of their powers at just random levels, and other heroes didn't. And then they started, we should probably kind of standardize how we're setting up our heroes. So, yeah, with that said, we'll just mess around with them for a little bit. We just have a default melee attack with our swords. We kind of leap around. We do have this gun power. I do find that he tends to be a little bit weaker than the other heroes just because he doesn't have all of his upgrades. Let's throw out a gas grenade and what are these? Gas grenades and rigger grenades.
This is just like band camp.
He has a little bit of melee and a little bit of ranged.
Stop me if you heard this one before. Wait. How much XP you worth again? So, 3 mutants walk into a bar, right?
We are actually taking a lot of damage there. Oh, you know what? We could probably give this guy a little pet action too here. Maybe that might help. Actually, what we need to do is probably just take the one off of Hulk and just give it to him. Gives a nice fighting bonus, extra ranks to his ultimate power, melee damage, whatever. Again, all that's going to change probably once he. Oh, looks like we have a.
I beat a minion!
We're gonna be here all day as our just taking forever to kill this guy. Not only that, but he's like summoning health chambers in faster than we can do damage on him. So. Oh my gosh, Deadpool, are you going to do any damage to him at all? That's the question. We'll get him eventually, maybe. Trying every arsenal in the book I have, but he just doesn't have a lot. Doesn't have a lot going for him right now without his level 52. He is still a popular hero. He's played quite a bit, considering that he doesn't have his level 52 upgrade. He just, it shows he's got a lot of damage, but man, he just, I don't see it. Melee attack, critical hit rating 33.8%. Brutal strike rating is 28%. Both of those numbers seem a little low. They should be a little bit higher. Obviously, if you put in a few better items for them, that would help. Curse Medallion for melee attacks, which is probably not the best choice. But again, I want to see what kind of build we're doing before we start swapping out a bunch of stuff. Brigand's Fortune does absolutely nothing for him. You know, it's a few little stat bonuses here or there, but nothing to give him more damage or anything. So hopefully they're going to do a full redo of him. We do have an item that's level 35 and an item that is level 50, so hopefully we can get a couple upgrades for him here. Get a couple... Well, there's a unique. What's the chances it's an item we actually need? Of course it's not. Why would it be? No. Is that it? That is it. Hmm. Yep, doesn't look like that's going to be much of an upgrade. Nope, not much at all. So yeah, unfortunately, we're just going to be not a lot to look at with Deadpool right now. Just not a lot. Let's activate his ultimate power. Maybe that's kind of an interesting one, actually. Let's look at it really quickly. I don't know if this will be the same, but it's basically server lag. Gives you a buff and makes all the enemies kind of like, go like back in the old DOS days where you just have like a server lag where you're doing things and they're not doing anything. That's the way I remember it anyways. Let's go ahead and activate it and see what actually happens here.
You cannot run.
We'll get a couple of our area effects out so we can get rid of some of the trash.
Hey, I'm all out of
Alright, ultimate power, here we go. Yeah, so they're not actually doing anything. See that? And we are, so that's cool. It only lasts for like, I don't know, 10 seconds or whatever, but fortunately we don't do a lot of damage, so it doesn't matter how much they don't do, because, well, we're going to end up dying here in a second. That's going to be very sad. Oh, get away. All these stupid helpers, we need to get rid of these guys. Get rid of these guys before they kill us. Bathrock. Die, you stupid ninja. Alright, now that it's just me and him, maybe... Just keep slicing them, slicing and dicing them. Nope, slice and dice, there we go. I don't know why he's played as much as he is. He just doesn't seem very interesting or fun to me anyways, so... Let's see what happens when he gets his level 52 upgrade. He might be a lot better by then. Hopefully they'll update his items and his powers and everything else. And hopefully maybe we can get an item or two for him someday. That would be good. What's his power? Oh, the dual guns, that's right. Oh, that's right. Kick that guy instead of kicking us. Oh, that took about 10 minutes, but yeah, we got him. Fairly, well, we got him.
Ew!
Health-wise,
You smell like old cheese. Wait, that's me.
health-wise, not a lot of health. Does have quite a bit of spirit, though. Not sure what we're doing to give him spirit. I don't see anything we're doing to give him spirit, but he does have quite a bit of spirit, especially since he's only got a 2 intelligence, so I don't know where he's getting all that spirit from. Maybe some items? Let's see. Durability, health, plus 49 spirit. There's a little bit of spirit. Spirit cost reduction for shooting all of the bullets, which I don't think, do we have, shoot all the bullets. Now we don't even have points in that, so, oh well. You know, it was really hard to figure out what to do with him when they're still trying to work out. This tree over here is ridiculously stupid. I can understand a melee and then a range, that's kind of common, but the tricky part where you're dropping off little bombs or little, where are they? Little power-ups over here where your allies can run over and pick up teddy bears or Hulk dolls. It's just superior healing factor. We got a point in that. Couple points in God mode, which is a passive power. Yeah, he's just kind of, you know, since he's not been fully fleshed out, his items don't seem like they've been updated in a long time either. It just seems like, okay, this is a guy who played, 3 years ago, and he has still the same way he was, and everybody else has been updated, so he kind of feels out of place until they can get that update. So hopefully they will. I'm sure they will someday. Stat wise, I think he's a little low stat wise, but that could be because we got a level 35 item. But man, that would cost a lot of money to get that upgraded. I'm not going to do that until we see what happens with this level 52 upgrade. So that's about I can show you some more gameplay, but it's hard to give you something because everything might be different obviously when you get it updated, which might be tomorrow. I don't know. I just happened to get on the forums, and they had talked about something about Deadpool, and that he was getting his level 52 soon, and they're supposed to be releasing um, Iron Fist as well soon. So I don't know if they're going to do that first, or if they're going to put Deadpool in with that. Maybe that's why there was a delay today with them getting out the patch. There wasn't a patch today. I think they normally do patches on, Wednesday or Thursday, sometimes Friday, but normally I think it's Wednesdays. Oh, that guy had a bad day.
Hello? This thing on?
See, we're taking a ton of damage from these guys, and our super cool little minigun just doesn't do jack for damage. Look at that. I mean, the guy with the minigun should be totally tearing people to pieces, but nope, not the case. Not the case at all. I think his damage. Let's look at his powers, damage-wise here. Minigun, 9 to 14,000. We just did a Hulk review when we were looking at some of his powers, and I made fun. I actually literally made fun of heroes that had damage, in the 9 to 15,000 range. That is like, old school, old Marvel heroes when, bosses didn't have 15 to 20 million hit points. Heroes weren't doing, 5 million. We just had a Hulk review last. He was hero number 52, and we played him for 32 minutes. And during the 32 minutes, we actually only played Hulk for about 20 minutes. We did a lot of other stuff in the beginning. We talked about all his items and all that for about 10 minutes or so. So we played him for about 20 minutes. And I think we had at least 4 times that he did at least 5 million with one of his powers. And there was probably another 20 to 30 that he did 2 million or more. So when you're talking about a power that does 9,000 to 14,000 points of damage, and even if you had super, super good Brutal Strike, the rarest items, the rarest of everything, you're not going to even get close to that amount of damage. Not even close. And there are a bunch of heroes like that. And unfortunately for him, he's got no signature power, which is normally, you're going to be your main damage dealer, which he doesn't have. He just doesn't do a lot of damage. Not at all. There's the area effect 13,000 twice per second. And that's, maxed out. And we have 27 ranks. We have 27 ranks. We have 30, 30, 30, 30, and 41. And these are all maxed out with, 20 points into them. So you can see our items are not working with our powers very well. We're not getting a lot of 3 ranks to all hurdy powers. 3 ranks to fighty powers. We get no ranks in anything whatsoever with this item. We get no ranks whatsoever with that item. We have a couple ranks in more bullets and in power-ups, and 1 rank to all powers. So his items are just horribly underpowered. His powers are underpowered, and just doesn't make him very fun to play because you're spending all day trying to just kill one little dude, and it shouldn't be that way. So hopefully they'll get him updated. I'm sure they will. So I'm going to end this video, and that is a wrap for all 53 heroes, unless of course they release an update for him tomorrow with the update, which is a possibility. I'll have to get online and see for sure, but again, the Omega system is hard to figure out what we want to put in points into without knowing for sure what he's going to be doing with this update. I don't know. There's just not a lot to tell you. I was hoping that his review would have been done, but oh well. He's the last hero, and then they'll all be updated. And they've all been a lot of fun to try out again and play. There is definitely power struggle structure in Marvel Heroes where some heroes have got it, other heroes don't got it. And the ones that don't got it aren't played a lot, and the ones that do got it are played a lot. And it doesn't matter how many items you put on them, or legendary items, rare items, some heroes just going to be that much more powerful just because of the amount of damage their powers do. 9 to 14,000. Let's, just to compare, in case you didn't watch Hulk, let's go ahead and switch to Hulk really quickly. Now let's compare damage here. So that was 9 to 14,000. Here we're doing for our normal everyday attack. This is just our punch power. 34 to 51. That's just for a basic attack. It's nothing special. That's just our basic attack. We're looking at some of the more advanced powers. We're looking at 92 to 139,000. We're looking at 612,000 to 918,000. Let's see, what's this one here? 143 to 215,000 when you activate it. And then you get to melee hit people for another 19 to 29,000. Plus you get a critical hit rating, that's huge, a deflections, you're immune to crowd control, etc., etc. This power, 39,000 to 59,000. Oh yeah, by the way, it leaves a tremor for another 8 seconds. It does another 26,000 per second. Let's see here. Signature power. Oh yeah, it only does 633 to 915,000. So you look at these numbers, and then you look at where is he? Deadpool. Let's see what Deadpool can do.
Yeah, you're probably gonna regret this.
All right, so we got this one maxed out. We already looked at it. 9 to 14,000. This one's maxed out. It is, oh, that's a passive. This one's maxed out. It does 40 to 60,000. This one's maxed out. It does 16 to 24,000. This one's maxed out. It does 48 to 73,000. This one's maxed out. It does 13,000 twice per second, which is about what that Hulk Tremor did after he did like 200,000 points to begin with. So you can see, and I'm not just picking on Deadpool, there are other heroes out there that we've done, that you've looked at, that are just way underpowered compared to some of the other heroes. Way underpowered. Squirrel Girl, She-Hulk, 2 underpowered heroes. Vision, I didn't think he was very powerful. let's see. Let's look through. Moon Knight wasn't very powerful. He had a wanky mechanic going on with him. I don't think he was very powerful. Invisible Woman was not very powerful. Human Torch wasn't very powerful. Hawkeye is not very powerful. These are kind of the lower tier ones. Well, that is a wrap for all 53 heroes. Again, like I said, if they update Deadpool, we'll go ahead and give you an updated video with this. But in the meantime, as all 53 heroes, from 1 to 53, Ant-Man, Black Panther, Black Widow, Blade, Cable, Captain America, Captain Marvel, Colossus, Psylocke, Daredevil, Deadpool, Doctor Doom, Doctor Strange, Emma Frost, Gambit, Ghost Rider, Hawkeye, Hulk, Human Torch, Iron Man, Invisible Woman, Iron Man, Jean Grey, Juggernaut, Kitty Pryde, Loki, Luke Cage, Magic, Magneto, Moon Knight, Mr. Fantastic, Nightcrawler, Nova, Psylocke, Punisher, Rocket Raccoon, Rogue, Scarlet Witch, She-Hulk, Silver Surfer, Spider-Man, Squirrel Girl, Star-Lord, Storm, Taskmaster, Thing, Thor, Venom, Vision, War Machine, Winter Soldier, Wolverine, and X-23. That is your 53 hero list. Soon to be 54 with Iron Fist to be released very shortly, I believe. By the end of the year, at least, in the next week or two. So any one of those heroes you're interested, we have a video on it. Be sure to check that out. And we're gonna continue this series a little bit. We're gonna talk about a few of the heroes that I was extremely disappointed in, a few of the heroes that I was rather surprised with, and then we're gonna have a special episode where we're gonna take the top 5 heroes, and we're going to show you a little bit about the top 5. We're gonna name our top 5 heroes in the game. So be sure to watch for those videos to come shortly. Thanks so much for watching all of these videos, and we will see you guys soon in Marvel Heroes.